Hi everyone, Scorp here, starting another playthrough of Duelist of the Roses Redux mod. Today I really wanted to do Fiends for some reason, and just spent the last 20 minutes save stating to try to get the correct deck, so I'm feeling quite happy right now. So I hope you all are having good holidays. I almost want to just side with the Lancastrians to start this, just because I know it's going to be a long time before we really get some Fiends. Look through this deck real quick. We got some stuff to work with. We also have got a bunch of stuff to not really work with. One of the things we're going to need to get it pretty quickly is a Versago the Destroyer, so we can make ourselves Chakra with the fusion. This is a simple fusion, it's Monster Eye plus Versago, which is a really, really good fusion. So that's one we're going to need to look out for, and we're also going to need to get some Summon Skulls as quickly as we can, which, unfortunately, I believe those are, like, I think, Yugi has some. Unfortunately, we've got a while before we can get to that. Yeah, we really don't have the greatest of choices to start out with, but that's how it always starts. I'm gonna be honest, Monster Eye is not a good deck leader. I'm gonna say that's a huge shocker right there. So we're gonna go to Custom Duel, and we're gonna fix that. Let's see here. We're just gonna duel ourselves real quick. This field will work fine. This is a dark version of Taya's field. This card is pretty awful, so we're gonna try to get rid of it from our deck pretty quickly. Hey, we can make a Kumori Dragon with this deck, so that's nice. I wonder what he fused. I'll be honest, Fiends don't fuse well. Oh, that is terrifying. Oh, man. For anyone that didn't notice what he fused, he made a Mystical Sand. It's one of the strongest things this deck can even make, so... I can get over it with the barrel though, so... It just needs to go into a dark field. Like that. I'm not going to bother putting dark energy on this. I need to switch that to abbreviative. At least I don't have to do that in the middle of a combat. Or, like, right before combat starts. For some reason, some other game just doesn't have a menu like that. I don't know what game that might be. Ugh. This deck could use some help, to put it mildly. I am pretty certain that... Oh, I know insects don't fuse well. But I don't know why there's a winged beast in this deck. I would like some more extra Dirdex. That's not a bad card. But yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that needs to come out of this deck. So unfortunately, this is probably going to have a bit of farming to start this out, because this deck is questionable. I don't even know what I want in slots from this. Bioplant's not good. Like, I don't even want most of these cards, unfortunately. This is a much weaker starter deck, by the way, than the Wetha deck that we started with last time. This is one of those decks that I am going to save state, because otherwise we're just going to be here for forever. I want Monster Eyes. I want 3 of them, so that's one of the things that I want. I don't want that. Sangan's fine. Although Metabat's not that terrible, I guess. If there was only something to use to fusion it with. I just don't want fake drops. Imagine Gun's also terrible. Oh, we're gonna be here for a little bit, getting a couple cards, so I'm gonna recommend, this is gonna be a long episode, so, and I probably didn't timestamp it. Sorry, not sorry. Oh, man. That's kind of useful. I'm just gonna use the Eye of Truth because I don't want to use Summoning Power. Oh, that is terrifying. What did it manage to fuse? This deck doesn't fuse well. Oh, okay. That's a Komori Dragon. I was gonna say, like, Oh man. I don't want to use Eye of Truth when he has 2 cards in his hand. I'll use it on 3, but not on 2. Well, he has a Monster Eye in his hand. I'd love the Weather Control if I could get another one of those. Hey, I can get rid of the Kimori Dragon, so that's nice. So, I mean, this deck can make a couple things, I think. The insects are gonna have to go pretty quick. Horn Imp just doesn't have a good effect. Just do this. Start chasing down his deck leader. I should have actually tracked the cards in his hand to see where that weather control went. Oh, he made a Chimera. So he made a Chimera, the King of Mythical Beasts, I believe. And then Axe of Disparate it? Or... oh no, he didn't. You can't Axe that. I was like, I didn't think you can Axe that. What is a 2100 beat stick? I'm gonna turn these into zombies so that I can do this with Metal Dragon. And there's the weather control. I guess I can take that from him in a Monster Eye and start to get rid of some of these absolutely horrendous cards in this deck. Blue-Eyed Silver Zombie's not terrible. Right now, my best candidate for making a deck leader is my barrel, and that's gonna have to be face up on the field for a while. Hey, a Megasonic Eye. It would be nice to put some levels on it though, if I can. It would be a very ugly deck leader though. I don't want to go low level on if you go to low level on your deck leader, you get a extra leader effect. But unfortunately, those extra leader effects are usually, are not actually that good. And unfortunately, the one for Fiends is pretty bad. It just changes, it's terrain change. And the problem with terrain change is, well, the problem with terrain change, the short problem with it, it just doesn't, like, do well. Because it places the terrain where you were, or where you move to, basically, as a deck leader, and your deck leader is not usually, like, ahead of all of your creatures. Usually it's behind all of your creatures. So it unfortunately usually doesn't do anything. This needs to be a pretty powerful fiend, if I remember right, for this fusion. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's just a level 4 beast. But I'd like to have at least a level 5 fiend for my deck leader, so it at least increases power by 500 points. I should have summoned first. Doesn't this fusion work? Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up for a bit. Oh yeah, Neck Hunter also is a good choice for a deck leader. It's also less ugly. They're both pretty ugly though. I mean, I'd like Summon Skull the most. But it's gonna be a while before we get a Summon Skull. Trying to get rid of cards to try to find my Neck Hunter. Because nothing in here is level 5. There it is. Oh, I can no longer summon. Haha! Well, I better not mess up. I don't think you can actually summon anything that can actually contest anything that I have out, which is just sad. Embryonic Beast is definitely on that list of absolutely god-awful creatures. Okay, I'll be back in a bit, after I am done, spinning here. Okay, I'm back. Well, Metal Dragon probably got promoted, Marbarrel got promoted, Neck Hunter got promoted, everything on the field got promoted, I'm sure. So I'd like another Monster Eye if possible, so we'll go after that. I do not want a Komori Dragon. Or that. Okay, cool. I wanted a weather control. It's a Komori Dragon. Or a Key Mace number 2. Omega Sonic Eye. Dark Energy is good. I'll use that. Oh, cool. Got it. Okay. Probably won't use more than 2 of those. And I might not even use 1. But we can change our deck around a little bit now. Get rid of some of the more useless cards. Fiend Sword, it's a warrior. Fuse it with Queen Bird, but I want rid of Queen Bird, so I want rid of Fiend Sword. I would like this to be my deck leader. And end up using 3 of those. Oh, I didn't need that one. Okay, that's okay. Let's see here. Embryonic Beast is just a more expensive Metabat in terms of deck cost, so bye. I also want Dark Energy. I want rid of this Doma. Oh, man. Also want rid of the Eye of Truth. There's a way to just sort by not in my deck. Yeah. So, I really don't like using Marbarrel as a deck leader. It's just ugly. Although it's not something that I'd ever want to use in a deck, so... I guess it's fine. Unfortunately, it's not a fusion target, so I can't fuse for it. The other option is Neck Hunter, but I really don't like the way Neck Hunter looks. And I'm not gonna find another Fiend for a long time. Unless I wanted to use, like, Zare the Mant or something. Oops, I didn't need to build deck. But that would involve a lot of save stating. Because I'd need to save state 3 in rows. And I'd need to do it 3 times. You know, I'm just gonna show what I'm gonna do here real quick. So I'm gonna get myself 3 my barrels. I'm also, and I'm gonna just pause here for a bit, so you guys don't have to watch all of this. Perfect. Yeah. No. No. Mask of Shine and Dark would be a fun leader too. Although I think that's a spellcaster, isn't it? It is. Chakra would be a perfect deck leader for this deck. So I'm gonna try to go get myself 3 of those, or 4 of those. So I will be back in a while. Okay, whole bunch of farming later. And now we have 4 chakras. I also grabbed a Zera the Mint just in case I wanted. I started getting lucky and I found a bunch of them. I didn't. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do more farming. And we're gonna do that by getting rid of some weak creatures and putting 3 of these. I'm not gonna end up using any of these. It's just gonna be my deck leader. So, I'm gonna show you guys how I set this up, and then I will be back. Also, the barrel got nature out of it, which is surprising. Of course, the chakra's level 7. Expensive. Go ahead. Do all this. I guess we can level up Neck Hunter or something. Oh, I need to just wait until I have enough summoning power. Get myself another chakra. Chakra is great because it'll just basically take forever for your opponent to ever be able to kill it. But unfortunately, that's not the most useful effect in the game. So basically I'm just going to do this kind of setup. Flip the camera around so that I don't get sick, and just pass turn repeatedly. And I'll be back with you guys when I've got Chakra to Secretary of Defense. So, BRB. And welcome back, everyone. Yes, One Eternity Later, if anyone likes that name. That took a while. If I ever do that again, I'm just using Cheat Engine. But hey, we have a Secretary of Defense deck leader. I leveled Karibo just in case I want to duplicate it. I leveled Monster Eye just in case I want the terrain change, because I had extra monster slots. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. So let's see here. We need 3 more creatures to put in. We'll put 1 Mabarrel back in. Put the Sangan back in. The King of the Abyss isn't terrible. Yeah. This deck is... Of all of the starting decks, this deck is questionable. But hey, you guys came to watch me actually play this game, so let's go get on with Taya. And promptly get ourselves to 5 wins so that we can... well, our first goal here, kill Taya. Get to either 5 wins or 5 losses so we can reincarnate and get Versago the Destroyer. And then duplicate Versago. And this hand just opens up as a brick. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those decks. Until you get extremely good fiend decks together, they just tend to have this issue where they're terrible. Oh, man. I hope I can beat over that with this. Because if I can't, kind of just lose. Also, this is going to be a very hard fight, because she is, really, really mean to Fiends. Oh hey, a Skull Angle. We can kill that. Skull Angle's effect doesn't trigger or misses its timing, as always, because Skull Angle's terrible. But I can't attack that. That which she just played there, because my Key Mace will die. Oh, and it's a Happy Lover too. Great. Oh, there goes the Backs of Despair buff. Well, I guess let's see what she played. Ooh, a Shining Friendship. Yeah, we do not have the like level of fusions that we would have on some other types of decks, so oh, we can make this is 2100, which is pretty decent, and it can actually approach her deck leader without just dying, so that's good. That's a Dark Witch. She switched the Tenderness to attack mode because she thinks she's actually going to be able to kill something. But at the very least, we got the Hourglass of Courage, which should help us on repeated attempts here. The Dark Witch is getting spellbound twice. So this is just pretty typical here. Against Taya as a fiend player. You're gonna have some issues, to be honest. This deck is just so weak against Taya, especially since you can't really hit her deck leader. You don't really have a good way to change the field in the early game. Like, there is a lot of issues with this deck. Let's see what she just played. Ooh, a happy lover. Ah, terrifying. Ma'am? I'll take a free hit with a Chimera. I'm not opposed to free hits. So just a quick note on this deck. You could bring this into like a Reaper deck, using Neck Hunters to do most of your damage. Your other options are usually like a... you could turn this into a plant deck pretty easily. Plant decks are quite strong, if you could find some like Rose Specters. So plants, if you can get them, like, you're gonna have to reincarnate for them. But if you could get a couple plants and then you can just duplicate them, like Griggles or something. That's a pretty solid option for playing. With this kind of deck. Well. Yeah, I was pretty sure that's what that was. I cannot bait any of her stuff because all of her stuff is light. Need rid of this. Terrain. I'm gonna take 1200 here just so that I can get this wasteland over further. Oh, that's an Orion. Oh no. Hey, is a problem. Negate attack. Awesome. A is being aggressive again. Oh, it's because she's gifted the Mystic Belt. So the way the AI works in this game, when they're at certain thresholds of life points, they expect you to have certain strengths of creatures as face-down creatures, unless they're named Pegasus, in which case they just cheat and know exactly what you have. But yeah, it lets you, it lets you know when you're going to basically have the game attack you. Attack a face down at least. Oh, man. And now that she's at 150, she's not going to attack with her Orion there. At least the AI is pretty low on equip cards now. She's pretty much not going to attack me unless she knows she's stronger. So I'm just gonna do this. I do fully realize that I could fuse those two right in front of myself right there. I think I'm just gonna do that. I fused those the wrong direction. Making everything zombies would be pretty decent. It'd actually be pretty bad too, but it's nice because the wasteland field would help me out. It would also hurt me because the mountain field would hurt me. Unfortunately for her, I'm just gonna flip the Dur deck and attack one of her creatures next turn. Which this should finish the game off. But she is a terrifying opponent, so... She's way too strong for where she is in the game. But hey, we got ourselves an Hourglass of Courage. We'll take a negate attack, maybe? Hourglass of Life isn't bad. Got us with a third eye. Oh, I got the Hourglass of Life. And a negate attack, which is basically what I was looking for. She is absolutely not somebody who would want to farm. She has pretty much nothing. I mean, I'll be honest, most of the people on this side of the map have nothing we want. Which is going to be our biggest problem. But I wanted to put this Hourglass of Courage in. And take out some of these lesser creatures. Like Killer Needle and Gruesome Goo. Both of those just need to leave. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to be in this stage where we have a very good chance of just losing some of these early fights, which is fine. Our deck will get a lot stronger. It would also be nice if I had bothered to go and farm for another Dark Energy. 3 Dark Energies is pretty good to start the game off with, especially for a deck like this. It's one of the 2 equip, or there's like 2 or 3 equips you can get in the slots. Invigoration, Dark Energy, and Megamorph. I'm going to speed up the first couple turns of this duel, because this duel is gonna be boring. For a while. I would like to see what he played. Canon, okay. Just filled in the mode a little bit with some dirt. Oh hey. We got some useful creatures! Yay! That's a Blackluster Soldier. We've made a decently strong creature, at least. I was checking for block attack with that move. Wanted to at least make sure that was out of the way. Well, Blackluster Soldier's down. That's the only really strong creature that he has, so that's out of the way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move over here, we're gonna move here, and we're going to flip a weather control right here. He's going to attack the weather control, and then my Neck Hunter's going to kill whatever the hell he attacked it with. Then we're going to move the Neck Hunter back, and then we're going to do it again. And he's going to lose the game. Welcome to baiting the AI. Because it doesn't realize this is bad for its health. I draw the Axe. Oh, okay. If I drew Axe of Despair, this was lethal. What does this do? Oh. Yeah. It's utterly useless because of the emulator. I forget about stuff like that. Because nobody uses Hero Shadow Scout. Oh, there's my Axe of Despair. Oh man, that M Warrior. About to attack me. Oh, not even the M Warrior. Carbonolo. Carbonolo. Yeah, I want nothing from Tristan here also, so just gonna get this fight over with. Move on. Oh no, there's nothing I really want from most of these people, so. I just don't want a bunch of fake traps, so anything but fake traps is fine. I knew I was gonna end that way late. Hey, I got a Gaia. Another creature I'm not gonna use. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, just had to fix a controller setting. Yeah. If you're ever having issues with a dragon opponent, just put this in with a warrior. And you will no longer have an issue with any dragon opponents. They will just lose horribly. Mai is another... I mean, she's got wing beasts. Pretty decent opening hand, honestly. What'd she open? Crimson Sunbird. The one nice thing about her AI is that she doesn't really like to get that close to you. Unless you give her some bait to go attack. But she will also just play a bird face like that and piss you off, because she will never attack with that bird face. Well... this is going to be infinitely less effective. Now that she's played that creature. Yeah, I just really don't have a good deck. This is so bad. Oh, I have put myself in a very bad spot here. Good to see that Birdface will... Ow. Well, I didn't expect her to suicide defense in Sunbird. Oh well, we just need to get to the point where we can reincarnate. Oops. I meant to just play that in defense. I should slow this down so I stop making mistakes. Maybe I can win this one. This is the thing with Mai. Mai is just incredibly powerful. And sometimes she just goes off on you. Even with a pretty decent deck, she can just win. I don't know why she revives something like that. Also, this is 2,500. Wish I had like a good option to deal with something that has 2,500 attack. Flip card, please. Oh, thank you. Also, we're gonna have every single one of our creatures always spellbound. Oh, that's a Shadow of Eyes. I'll let her hit it. I only get to do 50 damage to her, but that's fine. Oh hey, a Skullbird. I really wish that Fiends actually fused well. It'd be nice. Only thing they fuse with is plants, besides themselves. If she has a mirror wall, I'm pretty much just done. So. The Shadow of Eyes is kind of obnoxious. But if I do something like this, I'm gonna end up just losing. But if I don't get rid of it, I'm gonna end up losing, so, you know. I need to be able to bait her. And that's a pet dragon. I'm going to beat her this episode, though. But hey, she revived a Marvelous and got punished when she attacked with it. She is very weak. We're going to do this, put this here, and hope that she attacks it with that Harpy's Pet Dragon. Well, she attacked it with the Harpy's Pet Dragon. Now do we get to punish her? Oh. I was gonna say if she played Sisters right now, she could buff the Harpy's Pet Dragon out of range of me being able to kill her with it. But hey, she's down. Now I just need one more game to reincarnate. I don't think there's anything that I want here, so... the dragon's pretty good, though. Feather Duster's absolutely terrible at this game. So, unfortunately, that won't be of use. But hey, we got through the first three. think that's going to be all for this episode. I think next episode we're going to get into reincarnating and actually getting our deck stronger. So thanks everybody for watching, and have a nice day.